No. Let's quiet her down.
Fans live for games like this one.
Welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And what a game we've got in store tonight, Richard. Two of the top teams in the league.
And each of them with some superstar talent. Whichever star can lead the way, control the game, that'll be the key.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. We've got Mitchell, and it's Thunder in at the point. Outside for Mitchell. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Bailey. Launches it. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's Thunder. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Wallace outside. Fader on the way. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Patterson passes to Thunder. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
The 3 is up. Wallace pulls it in.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Spencer. Deflects the pass. White with the steal. And Mitchell with the slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Mitchell against Johnson. Here's Spencer. Boston, no good that time either. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league. And it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Thunder. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside Johnson, shot clock at 6. Here's Spencer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Thunder, the pass to Patterson. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Spencer. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Sanders. He's guarded by White. White with the steal. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Thunder. Okay, look out. Wow. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Drives to the hoop. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Spencer's got 5.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
White, the pass to Thunder. Johnson against Mitchell. Pass to Patterson. Here's Thunder. Here's Lyles. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Here's Bailey. Here's Spencer. Again, Boston.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
It's White with a drive, and the layup falls.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Spencer. He's got 7. Pass to Bailey. Johnson with it. Wallace outside. Here's Bailey. The 3-ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. The Hawks, number 1.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
The kick out to White. Pass to Lyles. Here's Thunder. Sinks the tray. He's got 9.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
To the middle. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
With the regular season wrapping up now, Richard, should the top teams start getting ready for the postseason?
Not just yet, BA, because that could cause a letdown heading into the playoffs, which is the last thing these teams would want to have happen.
Whitehead, he's checked in for the Hawks. Valentine comes in for Lyles. They set the screen. And here's Johnson. His last outing, we saw him score 13. There's the block. Thunder, the pass to Whitehead. Here's Thunder. Pass to Whitehead. Now here's Mitchell. Fires from the wing. Sanders with a rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Spencer. Outside Johnson. Here's Spencer. The three. Gets the three to fall. Spencer's got 10 points in the game.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's the pick. Pass to White. And rejected. To the paint. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Valentine. From behind the arc. Sanders with a rebound. Here's Haywood. He's scoreless. Pass to Sanders. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. Second.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's Valentine. Sinks it from distance.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Wallace outside. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter here. Spencer, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Pass to Haywood. Here's Jemison. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Here's Wallace. Knocks down the long J. Wallace has got 5 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Down low. Here's Jemison. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Thunder. 4-3. Doesn't go for him. Celtics trail by 5. 40 seconds left in the first.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Inside. Over to the left wing. Fires the 3. Valentine can't get it to go. For Boston, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. He's off on the 2nd. Atlanta leading by 4. Gets his 2nd attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good.
Line for 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Thunder. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Atlanta on top. They're up. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And it's Jemison in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Warriors was tremendous. He had 14 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy, continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Pass to Haywood. To the left wing. To the inside. Oh, there's the alley! And they're pushing it up. Uses the glass on the layup. The Hawks lead by 4. Thunder, the pass to Mitchell. Shoots from 12, drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Boston's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Haywood. Here's Jemison. Here's Weber. Just 5 on the clock. Now Wallace fires for 3. It's hauled in by White. White's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. And he can't get that one. Good D by Wallace. Celtics trail by 6. And he lobs it up top.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Valentine.
Celtics foul.
Both teams. Here's Spencer. 10 points for him. Takes the 3, and Bailey gets it to go.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Picked it out of midair. Lets it go from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead. Pass to Thunder. 1:41 left in the first half. Here's Simpson. 6 to shoot. Here's Peterson. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And putting the defender in the spin cycle, an underused move in his arsenal. In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Team foul.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Johnson passes to Sanders. Here's Spencer. From outside the arc.
His production was terrific in the first quarter, but it may have come at a cost as he continues to slow down.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Thunder. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
he is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Pass to Johnson. The jump hook. No good. A bit long that time.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shoots. Sanders with a rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Spencer. He's got 12. Pass to Bailey. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. Bailey's got 6. It'll count. No good on the shot. And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back after this.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
You know, right now for the Hawks, sitting in first place, they've taken care of business. With the playoffs fast approaching, they're where they need to be.
And we'll see how that home court advantage translates down the stretch. And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Atlanta Hawks.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Celtics trail by 6. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. We've got Mitchell, and it's Patterson in at power forward. Wallace misses. Well, the Hawks shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. 7 points in the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Puts it up. The rebound by Atlanta. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lyles. No good from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that
one. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Beyond the arc, Wallace's shot is good.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Thunder, the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Johnson. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke. Leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Thunder. He's got 15. Out left to the wing. Lyles, the pass to Thunder. Here's Patterson. Puts up a 3. Pure from three-point range. Patterson's got his first 3 points of the game.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Pass to Sanders. Here's Bailey. Give him 8. Johnson passes to Wallace. Here's Spencer. Launches a 3. That's his 6th miss now, 5 of 11.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here we go, one-on-one. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Here's Bailey. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Mitchell, the pass to Thunder. Here's Patterson. Outside Mitchell. To the right side. Takes a 3. And it's Lyles missing.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Thunder. And he jams it home with authority.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Wallace misses. Atlanta leading by 11. Pass to Thunder. The kick out to White. Mitchell with the ball. Drops in the 3. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's Spencer. He's got 12. Here's Bailey. Again, the miss by Boston.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And it's Lyles missing.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Sanders. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Sanders. Here's Bailey. Give him 8 points now. Counted from distance. Bailey's got 11 points.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
The shot by Thunder, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Let's go with a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Patterson. Here's Lyles. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Wallace pulls it in.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Outside Johnson. Wallace outside. From deep. He can't hit that time. The Hawks lead by 10. Here's Thunder. And the basket is good. Thunder's got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Spencer. Here's Sanders. He's guarded by White. Fades and shoots. Sanders, no good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. There's a screen. The 3 from Mitchell. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And that one's good. Spencer. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks. We've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And it's Weber in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Lyles' shot is good.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Pass to Bailey. The three. Atlanta with a rebound. White's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Here's Bailey. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Mitchell, the pass to Thunder. Back to Mitchell from the arc. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it.